the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
7th December na yekoto aba Ghana mampani a obia egu preparation so NDC amanyoko no led by John Dramani Mahama egu so won ahomboa NPP led by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so egu so won ahomboa na eno na NDC amanyoko no say 2020 yekoto aba no won won lawyers say onko polling station bia na won enkonkohwe abato ne so said ye eno ebeko na still ankoye won elusu enti one say this 2024 senior be ya won beti won ho ase na onkoko to bi onti no ya de say drones na won epese won use na ode monitor won election no na no na isin so e de atudwa say enya ade a eno ebetumi aye possible na eno na Bernard Aloteje Corps says since isi aka sa asem we de ene aye advantage ama NDC ama nekuo no ifre enadi koyi. This is how NDC should behave na ono Bernard Aloteje Corps de enya ne nwanwa se ohu se sa nneoma no esia because then time ano wo NDC ama nekuo ni no kra no ya de se na ebi esi enti enei sesia enya ono Aloteje Corps no ma
onye de wenya butura ma political parties awo Ghana Eraba Jimenez ayaji the bullets and bombs and enyamanyama what we against ninya when you want butter pa although keeping up she should keep it up there accommodate all criticisms, those that are bad ones, and yes, or then PR about to overcome but Mejizi there, politics in we have some intention in there. Adi moving and moving, Adi Jale or there shall say of course to trouble. I'm sure you win on yes, younger there we easy worry. Oh, I mean, boys are breasuta.
What speciality?
No, me speciality.
Nancy Nenya Damascus moment.
Saul on the road to Damascus.
Yes, into Nenya Damascus moment.
So to become poor. No. Oh, your body now where so. It's a Gwami. Why is the offer the offset Electoral Commission?
Into one more offer and soon come.
No, why is the offer the offset?
Okay.
And say, I don't think there from now to December 7th, any political party be major or no get there. As I why and then was a woman movie.
Honors a boy. Obey pa.
Oh no, there.
Now, yes, so your focus our election is to make sure, say, as a party, your record in office, your achievement, Niama yetimiya ye born there. Niama ye facing challenges, we will be brutally frank with the Ghanaian people. Chairman, in the past few weeks, it hasn't been easy for people, especially power outages here. And then people won't pretend, say, Ghana folk now are happy or they are comfortable. But I can also confirm, say, we are not back to doom so era. But how we communicate it is key. Yeah. And Nsem-Pii, and from here I'll also be following up at ECG. Chairman, there's so much. Forget about the rhetoric. Don't care about the reasons you give, but there are reasons. More underground cables. ECG, Bebra Papa, due to the heat. Bebre. Now, someone who faces extreme challenges. Now, sir, they trace about the cable no obia besi da esiso. Into fixing this cable, then here no so occupy. Ube follow up no obia sine da esiso. But whatever the cases, the threat ECG for. You run the month of Ramadan. Yes, also they call the holy period of Easter.
So
Lent at the moment. So Lent is the process leading to Easter. And I'm confident that ECG, come what may, if we have to endure for the next 1 month, let's find solutions to it. Because Nipana order sumuno. And you say you are switching off NPP light, Nieja NDC light, or NDC light is on and NPP light is off. Dubik and the team almost a fantastic job. And it's easy. And I can feel their pain because if we could do baby a dynasty underground cable now, I say we could find out what the fault is. Why quite blocked? And as we encourage ECG, you know, my big sister B always told me, say a good PR always saves the day. If you don't communicate effectively,
thank you,
Kitahudieno, one ma emu anyedu, one ma
Ansankan ya bufua.
Sapepepe. No man first one till say of where you are, the atmosphere will be poison. And then people, one of the things we've been able to hold on your power, make electricity, say keeping the light on. If now some of your own supporters criticize this year, it's clear said they are not happy with the lack of communication. Because I'm clear it's not a generation problem. Because me who be where or me see me rounds twice on this underground cables, and it's clear say so. And also no one hit in the course of day, no, they cannot tamper with the cable. Because then any panel say you have to wait till say you may not cool it down. No? Then between the hours of 6 to 11, that's when they can go. But that is also the time and we know say it's difficult moment, but there has to be a solution to this. Chairman, and maybe back to this Electoral Commission issues and the NDC's position on the flying of drones. Look, in every election, or a serious political party, you have to monitor your elections. Both parties, you be elections. Either so because you are and I NPP in 2012. Me would say that election, the 6th and year 9.
Sir?
I'm telling you. But then no, you could do court. What catch is on the face of the record, no more some now modia ben na ne tasum.
No more
5-4 verdict. The DTI. No judge for we disagreed with the ruling, but we respected it. NDC football say we didn't have a case in 2020. NDC court. The shoe was on another foot. Kwame, about monitoring of elections, sir, my advice to the NDC is that you don't need drones to monitor your elections because I know you're infringing on people's rights. But how you train even your agent on that day? Be vigilant. Take the quality of the training you give them. But who told you that the one, even if it's a drone, Nipa no here in Adenam should also born points one time. So that cannot be the solution. And in any case, no, that will also be opening up, say, all the other parties. So in an electoral area, at a polling center, you have NPP flying drone, NDC flying drone. Now, if there's a security threat, how would you know? Say this drone belongs to Ashimo, and I say it belongs to
Samioku.
No. Samioku, regional chairman. No. Divine, I go home. So then where are we heading to? I think, say, some of the utterances need to be from the opposition side. It's a high-stake election, but I don't think they have to aggravate it. The national chairman too has been speaking.
General Mosquito.
Food. Yanko for meat in Emra. Ghana no, they are liking to a namna yebechiche. Or see the befia will be betting me a funny nine, will be betting me a funny tea. I dare no cramming yen to abandon ye. Your friend, the partitioning of Ghana. Ye chichem and this funny chichem kwansana ya to the first. So if you think that the MPP is frustrating you, that the alternative no they are charging we kwansana ya betnaso. And I believe, sir, that we have to also be clear as politicians and political parties. Sir. You are not just there to also just protect or seek the interest of all party supporters alone. Government policies cannot be discriminatory. If I buy the Juma bar or my Ghana phone now trying to apply. My can't many be in the past, and I'm one person I believe that presented with the same situation today. Maybe was unnecessary at that time. The democracy grow, and then I mean because it will be senseless to the growth of our democracy.
One power.
Yes, take position.
Take position.
Yes. That was when an chairman, agitator general, on the street. I say on hindsight, and if you're in democracy, grow now. What be able? So high tempo comment, and none of supporters, they take it hook, line, and sinker. Nafi or modern. As we preach peace, look, Obi Okotwa Bebian, and I'll attribute this to Kwabene J. Japan. I said, look, after the first round of the presidential primaries, Obi Obeka say, and you induce no Okotwa, and it doesn't make sense because Okotwa polling booth more. Obi Ankosoni to vote a certain way or that way. But there are two things that I believe that we have to also watch. I've seen several polls. Now, your strategist, you also look at what will influence the voter on the day of election. If you want man, your friend dancer, be kwa kudie chebi. Pa okwa kotoa bana, ne bana na obi otifia no nko school no. Na sa akra no nya school konto be to aba of conscience. So sana be am second one no so eba no. Me toma we mu a obi timi aboa na manatene. You have a government that's also telling you, so, okay, this candidate is promising me, say, me ye juma or port. If me ye juma or porter, na papaya or see Antwaba Mano, Dr. Baumia, so me bam pesa Ghana port me competitive to say sub-region. So in that case, men funny man ko fatogo. Nemo no de fa Ghana will be almost the same fees ne charges at Mitia. Some of the fees and levies are say now. He believes that you are transitioning to a point going forward from 2025 year here. Me pese me this kind of debate na me dia hwemu e dia kwa kotoaba. But obe mama a policy a maintain your person can I so person de madwin dia agro. I heard former President Mahama on a store saying so be decongest Accra. In 2014,
to say Gadang Melans last time now.
Yeah, no crowd was saying he will take some agencies out
of Accra.
Come in 2014, the same government that time was under President Mahama said so. There's a plan of rolling out in conjunction with Quaker, the Korean International Agency, to decongest Accra. Now, by the end of 2014, that report will be ready for implementation. Fast forward now, you can only take these agencies of government out of the capital when even the access route out the ranking out of Accra are being dualized and now you are opening up. Because I just said the same, the cost of doing business and the travel now. Now look at the entry point to Accra from Dodowa Adenta. It's been dualized. Work has started. Contractor on site. Medofa Kaswa Winiba. The government is opening up. That's another entry point. Yes.
Oh, at long last.
At long last. Contractor on site.
At long last.
Medofa Pokwa. Yes.
Ya chiche contractors in ya chiche.
Accra MCC.
Time to complete.
Me pickle from Roman Reed. Chairman. Drone.
And drone just a me transfer.
Yes, me pickle from RR. As a Poki. Now them the Wafekro.
Yeah, but
so the entry point and exit Mebao, they are being dualized and opening up. Once you're able to do that, over shorten the length of time and Nipane bank be business. If you don't get the basic right, could make another promise and it will be difficult. I've also heard on the campaign trail, the former president saying so, or no there, or bar this time around or the private schools kwaba be kind of free SHS.
Yeah, ABC a very good idea.
That I find very interesting. You see, every policy there's a spirit and there's a letter. Adwena e ko mu no ye the spirit of it. And another told paper no so no the letter na guide plain black and white. It's same NDC in 2012, 2016 says President Mahama said he won't advise say yenko tie a desperate politician. So onko fa free SHS mra entimi nya adwuma mra yenwi all the schools under trees. Fast forward in 2020 they still spoke against the free SHS. Say said there now mama ye wa hu kire mu no. This time there me ba mama me the private there na ne wo kra na ye kra no kwamna ye de money. Ah, yes, I didn't see a bejina. Yatio no, Yanyaris Yantiapo. Into catches this time, Mr. Even Ghana 4-year debate now, Becatcho say you can free SHS now, a year dear, but more opportunity between sweat to be. Maybe I don't hear the argument. Until once you are having that passionate conversation, Takwa Kwete says, Sabe, you're the arguing and the diagro. It be, I have heard many of the things being said on the campaign to me say, you put the politicians on the scale. If Adia Wunjindino, you cannot implement it. President Mahama said, say, if at the peril of his presidency, Krani Betu Abetiano, now you try the nursing training, teacher training, ni free SHS one. See, at the end, I say, such a mercy and then Tumpayana. Then all of a sudden, the very thing that he says, all the presidency, 2 line. And then the young Tuaban Nemom is no longer on the line, is something that you believe in. This election will be an interesting one. NPP will not go into this election on Atem Didi Asemo. We're going into this election with a surgical narrative. We have a candidate who has been an apprentice. Your candidate from the opposition side that he has had the opportunity to sit on the throne. He's been commander-in-chief to take decisions. When you were gifted with that, when we have that done, then we can go into it. The creative what is the policy? Buying with the boy, buying taxes, revenue, then buying the baby boy. So these are the kind of things I'm a person. And then, Chairman, lastly on the voters registration. I'm saying only Dr. Srebo Kwekuswa Kasabibre, on the back and forth of the messages. The good news is that we know voting a one duty ubiane say or cherishing. Ebimo America, nananum bi. Some lost their lives fighting for voting right. Yeah. Until nay, the ababe share yemra pomu. Now we nipa now.